Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. Shout out to my man Christian McNear. He's a YouTube member. He wanted me to play this Nipsey Hussle. Picture me rolling. Classic joint right here. Thanks for the song request. And if you guys want to get premium access to song requests right away, no waiting 2 months or a month or whatever, just click the join button. Get more details about the different levels we have available. But shout out again to my man Christian McNear for the song request today. You see that little badge you get a nice little holla badge as well with the membership. So what's good, people? Hope you guys doing well today. Today, man, I don't know what is going on with Bitcoin SV. This is crypto for you people. Bitcoin SV and Bitcoin Cash. So the market is up, period, right? We're doing very well. We got Bitcoin up 7%. We got Ethereum up 13%. We got EOS up almost 20% today. We've got Litecoin up 14%. I might as well just bring the heat map up for you guys to see this. So as you can see, we are doing very well today with these gains. But in particular, we've got Bitcoin SV is up 88% today, up almost 300% in the last 4 days with no news, no additional news other than looks like we're starting to price in a halving for Bitcoin. I could see possibly Bitcoin Cash moving higher, and I have to look into this, but I have to find out if Bitcoin SV's halving is around the same time as Bitcoin Cash's. I don't know, because I don't follow that coin at all because of the character who created it. However, we're going to take a look at a couple articles that goes over what's going on. There are a lot of speculations out here why we have Bitcoin SV up almost 300%. I'm telling you guys, I hope you're taking profits on this, because if a coin or an asset is moving up, basically the delta between everyone else, if it's greater than the average of the market and it's going up on no fundamental news, you got to think that there's some manipulation going on there. I'm just saying, we'll look at what people are saying there. I think there are a few people saying that as well. And I've got an article that touches on that from News BTC and one out of Decrypt Media. Second article is about XRP. CFTC chairman is saying that he's unsure whether it's a security or not. And that's a big concern for me as well. I think that's a tail risk, or a headwind, I should say, that XRP token holders will have to deal with because they haven't met that fate yet. They haven't been blessed by the Wall Street gods, if you want to say, or the financial regulator gods, if you want to say. So we're going to take a look at this article where the CFTC chairman is still very unsure about whether or not it is a security or not. And I just got to say really quickly, I did an article, or I reviewed an article a few days ago on My Two Satoshis about XRP, right? And I was talking about how they've got a new protocol where basically, they can delete accounts. And I was told, I haven't verified this, but I just want to at least put that out there, that it's not that you can delete or they can delete accounts. It's more so that you can delete accounts from prior accounts that you may have that still hold some XRP tokens in there. You can delete those old accounts and take those 10 tokens back, or reclaim them into your new account. That's what I'm hearing. I did not do any further investigation into that. So I'm just throwing that out there. Just wanted to make sure I did get that in there, though, because some people were not upset, but just saying like, no, that's not how it works or whatnot. So I just want to kind of bring that up as well. So we're going to take a look at that XRP or CFTC chairman statement about XRP. I don't know, man. We may want to be concerned about that. And the last article is also about the CFTC as well. Looks like they're trying to create a whole market just for cryptos, because they know this is the future and they want to really try to take advantage of this situation. And so we're going to take a look at what their ambitions are within the cryptocurrency industry. So I've already showed you guys kind of the heat map for today. I'm not going to go over it again, but you see massive gains. But what I will show you, did we not, like almost to a T, follow my wave up out of this pennant area, essentially right here? That was the initial start of, I said pretty much this was a pennant that we would look to break, simply because we bounced off of it that many times there. I thought that was a good look, and we broke out, and we haven't looked back since. We tried to test the backside of what now becomes support what was resistance, and then after that I said V-shaped recovery. Literally a V-shape was a strong bullish move, and yes, we have now broken out of the 8,300 level, so now that becomes support for us. And guess what, we may see a slight pullback, but I think the next target is 9,400. And boy, the algorithm, we are slapping them right now in the markets. We are up almost 9% in the Bitcoin trade. But what's even more impressive, because we've been in this trade, this Ethereum trade, for quite some time now, it looks about 4 or 5 days, we are up in Ethereum's trade 17%, 16% in this one trade. So we're slapping them out there in the CB Signals room. Shout out to everybody in there. And if you want to sign up for the algo, it's a BitMEX automated trading bot. Just head over to cryptoblood.io for that. But before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. And this episode is brought to you by Prime XBT, #1 Bitcoin platform for active traders. I like it because they have over 31 assets, guys, from stock indices, commodities, and even FX, not only cryptocurrency. So great platform for active traders. You can fund your accounts with Bitcoin. Jump over there to primexbt.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. So let's look at this XRP situation. I guess CFTC chairman was quoted saying that he's not sure whether it's a security or not. That, to me, that's not a good sign. I mean, I'm sure he's not going to say what they've decided on publicly before an official notice, but it says the CFTC and the SEC are collaborating to identify the status of different cryptocurrencies, but the situation with XRP is still unclear. I just talked about this. This is why this caught my attention. To be honest with you, XRP status has been classified as unclear. The Commodities and Futures Trading Commission Chairman Heath Tarbert has indicated. He said this in an interview while trying to clarify the status of different cryptocurrencies. He noted it's unclear. So talking about XRP. Stay tuned, I'd say. Part of the issue is that our jurisdiction we share with the SEC. If it's a security, it falls under their jurisdiction. If it's a commodity, it falls under ours. So he also indicated that the CFTC and SEC were working together in identifying the status of the different cryptocurrencies. On the status of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, Heath referred to them as commodities. XRP, on the other hand, still defies identification. Token is used on RippleNet, provided by Ripple, to facilitate funds transferred globally. At the same time, it has been used as a store of value. This kind of dual use case scenario has confused investors for a while. And so before all this can even happen, though, Ripple needs to clearly define XRP's status. As a security, the token will be subject to all sorts of scrutiny by the SEC. As a commodity, the CFTC's coordination with the states will ensue. So we'll have to see what happens. But I'll say, in my opinion, best case scenario for Ripple fans and XRP is that they get labeled as a commodity. You do not want to be labeled as a security, because it'll be over. It'll be over for XRP, in my opinion. You guys let me know your thoughts. All XRP fans out there, let me know what you think as well. So what's going on with Bitcoin SV, guys? I am just mind boggled. Not many people are really in this coin like that, simply because of Craig Wright. This coin has gotten a bad rap. I mean, if you're looking at the technology in itself, okay, I guess. Bitcoin SV has kicked off 2020, it says, in style. Controversial crypto asset created by two hard forks has already gained more than 220% since January 1st, and this is even more than that now. Whereas other leading crypto assets have also started 2020 showing strength, none has experienced quite an epic pump as SV. Just what is behind sudden surge in buying pressure? So they're saying out of News BTC that the price has increased considerably already this year. The digital currency, promoted largely by Craig Wright, started 2020 trading around $97. It has since grown to a market capitalization of more than $5.6 billion and a price at the time of writing of $310. And I told you guys, it's at $325 right now. So yesterday, News BTC reported on an appearance of the bonded courier who Wright had promised would deliver the missing document to him this January. Posts on Twitter showed Wright in a Slack group apparently confirming that he had indeed received the missing Tulip Trust information and is ready to submit it to the court next week. I don't believe this at all. but we'll have to see. The apparent news that Wright has now received the documents that may move him one step closer to being accepted as the creator of Bitcoin seems to have been capitalized on by Wright's confidant, the online gambling entrepreneur Calvin Ayre. Ayre has been upping his efforts to promote Bitcoin SV of late with a string of hints that big things are coming to the network in the near future. So Bitcoin SV also has a hard fork coming up called the Genesis Upgrade. So I'm sure that played a part in it leading up to this point. And I think with, Craig Wright saying he's got everything he needs to send over to Florida courts to unlock the Tulip Trust, I think is the number one reason why we're seeing Bitcoin SV outperform all other crypto assets at this point. What happens if he comes out and it comes out to show that he does own the X amount of billion that are going to be unlocked for both him and for the family of Mr. Klein, who passed away, his business partner, Craig Wright's late business partner? That's not a good thing in my opinion. I think that's going to add selling pressure to the markets afterwards. You guys let me know your thoughts though. So maybe it will add selling pressure only to Bitcoin because those coins are in Bitcoin, but they should be able to get also Bitcoin Cash and BSV, I believe. It'd be interesting to see how this all pans out. But yeah, I think that's why, we got Craig Wright with another carrot dangle in front of your face. We'll see if it pans out this time. All prior claims and suits by Craig Wright have just been air, nothing substantial. Last article, CFTC wants to create a market just for crypto according to its chairman. So this also comes out of, I think, the last appearance by the CFTC chairman. It says that there's a need for better and more clear ruling in a common topic brought up by a notable influencer, but not just the crypto industry. So one such influencer is the United States Congressman Patrick McHenry. So given the lack of regulation in the crypto markets, the arguments have been made that it is an industry to steer well clear of, especially for potential newcomers to the industry. Of course, if you're an advocate of cryptocurrencies, then it's an industry that you want to be involved in. But back to the regulation part of it, one such influencer in the United States Congress, Patrick McHenry, who proposed a certain innovation act which would help promote further innovation in the financial industry. He wrote, "We need to have smarter regulations so you can have money brought to bear for these innovations that take place. We need some certainty on the CFTC and the SEC as well as the Treasury and the IRS, because yes, they all have totally different viewpoints on what Bitcoin is, what these cryptocurrencies are. Some think they're assets, some think they're property, some think they're commodities, some think they're all over the place." So the CFTC Commission chair, which we talked about in the prior article, said that by allowing them to come into the world of the CFTC, we're allowing the futures market to develop based on these products, and in that way, when people are interested in purchasing a particular digital asset of the two, Bitcoin or Ether, they can rely on the futures market, he says. So it sounds like he really wants to take over the reign of these cryptocurrencies, and whoever gets it, they're going to benefit greatly because it's just starting. Like, this is the beginning of a huge industry, and that's why really promoting it and trying to keep you guys up to date on what to know and what to do in certain regards. But yeah, I think CFTC is it probably should fall under them, because if it falls under SEC, it's going to be even more of a headache for this industry to grow. I'm being honest with you. We see what happened with the ICO markets. That fell under the purview of the SEC. Killed it. SEC killed that market. So I think you guys let me know. Give me your 2 Satoshis on it. Which do you think, if we had to pick a good house on a bad block, which would it be, the SEC or the CFTC? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But hey, that's my 2 Satoshis on the subjects today. Shout out again to my YouTube member, Christian McNear, for that song request, man. This is a good one right here. Nipsey Hussle, bless up, rest in peace, homie. Picture me rolling. If you found this video informative, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. I'm out of here, people. Holla. Yeah. She needs you right now in this moment. Now dead on your back, pushing roses. To me, I'm just carving a Scotia.